Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Melody, and on this channel I share motivational content, dancing, and just a bunch of stuff. Today we are talking about how to forgive someone. To forgive is not to forget, it's rather to let go and to move on. The first thing I want you to know is that forgiveness is for you. If you're looking at forgiveness as something you need to do for that person that hurt you, it'll be very hard. But if you look at it as something you do for you, at least if you love yourself and truly respect and care about you, it'll become easier. To forgive is to let go of a heavy burden, a heavy stone that person that hurt you put on you. To forgive is to let that all go and to just be free from that. Forgiveness is for you. Realize that forgiving someone isn't accepting what they did to you, it doesn't justify what they did to you or anything like that. Forgiving is simply letting go of that whole experience and just moving on for you. It's simply a way for you to break free from what they did to you and to move on. Forgiveness is a process. When I was younger, I thought that forgiving someone, saying I forgive you with words, meant that from that moment on they were forgiven. But that's not really true. You can say the words I forgive you, but it still doesn't mean that you have let go of that person in your heart. So to forgive is a process. It's absolutely amazing that you say the words I forgive you and truly, you want to forgive that person, but it doesn't mean that you have completely forgiven them at that moment. Forgiving is a process, and let it take days or weeks even. At times you might feel calm and be like, yeah, I've actually managed this now, I have forgiven this person. Then you have a bad moment and the anger comes up again and the hurt and all of these negative feelings, and you realize that, oh, wait a second, I'm still feeling this way, and if I truly forgave that person, I'm not meant to feel this way. So then you have to take charge of those feelings and just once again say those words out loud. Just, I forgive, in the name of the person. I forgive this person. I forgive them. And just say that over and over again, and really just talk to God about it and let Him help you to forgive these people that have hurt you. It's a process, and just know that, just like healing takes time, forgiveness takes time. It's not a one decision, one-time thing. It's again and again and again. So just make that decision to forgive and just work on it and move forward, and it'll get easier with time. The last thing to do when you really forgive someone is to let them go and to move on with your life. Don't blame them for the way you feel like 3 months later, but rather just let them go. And it can be very hard, but find things that make you feel passionate and happy and give you things that give you energy and joy, and do those things. Work on yourself and work on building a happy, healthy life and a happy, healthy relationship to yourself and to God. The best relationship you can ever have is a relationship with Jesus. If you don't have that, you can't really have any other happy, healthy relationships, because He has to be number one in your life. You can forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean you have to forget what they did. Sometimes it can be easy to, kind of feel like, yeah, I have forgiven this person, so now I can go back to them. Or you kind of build up a romantic scenario in your mind where those bad things are forgotten and it's like they never happened because you have forgiven the person, right? Well, people can change, but you have to be very careful with this, because if somebody hurt you, and yes, you forgive them, and you can forgive them as many times you're meant to forgive them, every time, it doesn't mean that you have to run back to them. Don't run back to what hurt you. I mean, you can absolutely give people a second chance if you feel like they deserve it. But don't run back again and again to the same scenario, to the same hurtful things. If a person hasn't changed, you still need to forgive them, but you don't need to have anything to do with them anymore. You can forgive and still choose not to be friends with that person. It doesn't mean you're like you guys are enemies, but do everything you can from your side, to just, cut the ties, but you don't have to be enemies in order for things to work. Don't run back to the things that hurt you, but rather learn and grow through those experiences so you don't make the same mistakes later on in life. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It's simply letting go and moving on for you. So yeah, that was my video for today. I really hope this helped you. And I just want you to know that if you're going through a hard period right now and somebody really hurt you, maybe somebody you really liked hurt you, know that forgiveness equals healing. So if you can try and just make the decision to forgive today, even though they don't deserve it, it's for you. You need to forgive for you. Do that. And I promise you will feel so much better by just letting them go and giving them to God. You got this, and I know you're stronger than you think. And yeah, if you like my content on this channel, you're more than welcome to subscribe. I share a bunch of stuff. I share motivational videos and dancing videos and just stuff. So yeah, if you like my content, stay here for a while, stick around, and we will see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye. Mm-hmm.